Hello, I am the H-Town Vet, and I would like to welcome you to our channel, a place where we will discuss the variety of benefits available to veterans and their dependents. Today, we will be discussing the four categories or types of 100% ratings. These will include IU, which stands for Individual Unemployability, Temporary 100%, and TDIU, which stands for Total Disability Individual Unemployability, and 100% Permanent and Total. First, we're going to define some of the terms that are often associated with 100% ratings. The most preferred is a 100% scheduler rating. Under 100% scheduler rating, you have either one condition that is rated at 100% or you have several conditions that add up to a 100% rating. For example, you may have a 100% rating for PTSD, which is your only disability. On the other hand, you might have disability ratings for your back and sleep apnea that add up to 100%. There are three major roads leading to 100% ratings. 100% temporary ratings, often called temporary total ratings. Then there's 100% permanent and total. And finally, the 100% ratings based on individual unemployability, which include IU and TDIU. In my opinion, whatever 100% rating you are offered, take it. For example, if you're awarded a temporary 100% rating, that could actually turn into 100% permanent and total. The same could be said for IU or individual unemployability. It could turn into TDIU, which is a more stable rating, or 100% permanent and total. 100% PNT and TDIU are the preferred ratings because they offer the most protections. And in most situations, you get the same benefits for each. The only major difference being that you can't work with TDIU without putting your rating at risk. All 100% compensation ratings are exempt from state and federal taxes. Now let's discuss temporary and total ratings as they relate to 100% disability. I define these terms in detail in my video, Work and VA Compensation. Today, we would just be focusing on their relationship to 100% rating. Even a temporary rating based on unemployability, such as IU, is protected from reduction if you have that rating for 20 straight years, uninterrupted. The major difference between temporary ratings and permanent ratings is one word: protection. By nature of the disability rating, permanent ratings have more protections. The reason why IU and a temporary 100% are not considered permanent ratings is because both have the likelihood of future improvement. And if that improvement is continuous, then you have the possibility of being reduced or losing your disability rating altogether. Now that we have discussed the concept of temporary as it relates to 100% disability ratings, let's clear up some misconceptions about the term permanent. While a permanent rating such as 100% permanent and total or TDIU has more protections than a temporary rating, unless you've had that 100% rating for 20 straight years, it can be reduced, but it's highly unlikely. The reason disability ratings such as 100% permanent and total and TDIU have more protections than temporary ratings is because they are less likely to improve. Because of this, permanent ratings are usually considered static or unchanging. All that being said, let's review the four types of 100% disability ratings. Number 1, temporary 100% ratings. Yes, I did say ratings plural because there are more than we can mention in this video, but we're going to cover the major ones. Under a 100% temporary rating, you will have a future reexamination when your condition improves or is corrected by surgery. Even though it's likely that you will receive a reduction, the VA will continue to compensate you for side effects and residuals. A prime example is prostate cancer. While you are diagnosed with prostate cancer, the VA will give you a temporary 100% rating. Once your prostate is removed, the VA will reduce your temporary 100%, but will continue to pay you for side effects such as erectile dysfunction. Another 100% temporary rating deals with total knee replacement. The VA will continue to pay you at the 100% rate during your surgery, rehab, and at least 1 year after that surgery was performed. Another type of temporary 100% rating includes pre-stabilization ratings. This is for individuals that are still on active duty but suffer from a serious injury or illness. While in service, the VA will send the individual to a military medical board to determine a disability rating. A year after service member has discharged from the military, the VA will give them a reevaluation. Another way to receive a 100% temporary rating is to be hospitalized for at least 21 days or more at a VA facility. 6 months of hospitalization for a mental health condition will also get you a 100% temporary rating. Once you are released from the mental health facility, you will be given a reevaluation to determine the severity of your condition at that time. Number 2, a scheduler 100% permanent and total rating. This 100% rating offers the most benefits with the least restrictions. The condition or conditions must be static, unlikely to improve, and there's no future reevaluation scheduled. One way to find out if you have a 100% permanent total rating is to look at your award letter, and you need to focus on whether your dependents have Chapter 35 educational benefits and CHAMP VA healthcare insurance. Now, the question that always comes up when people ask about permanent and total: can you work with 100% permanent and total rating? The answer is, in most circumstances, yes, but it comes with a caution. While you can work with 100% permanent and total rating, the VA can use the job as evidence to reduce your rating, but that is rare. Remember, almost any VA rule has an exception to it. Even the 20-year rule has an exception to it. If you received a 20-year rating by act of fraud, you can lose that rating. Now let's talk about the ratings that's based on being unemployable. Unemployability focuses less on your ability to get a job and more on your ability to maintain a job. A veteran's inability to keep a job as a result of a service-connected disability can result in them being determined by the VA to be unemployable, but you must apply. At the end of this video, I will present a copy of the unemployability form. The service-connected condition or conditions that prevent you from working could be psychological, or they also could be physical limitations. Certain mental health conditions could cause a veteran to lose focus or also act inappropriately at work. Now let's discuss how to qualify for unemployability. Let's say you're service-connected for your back and you have a 60% rating, and at random times this prevents you from doing any type of work. A veteran is able to file a claim with the VA for unemployability if one service-connected disability is rated 60% or higher. In other words, under this rule, all a veteran needs is a 60% rating to apply for unemployability. Once the application for unemployability is approved, the veteran will still be 60%, but paid at the 100% rate, and also receiving many of the benefits of a 100% rate. The second way to get unemployability is to have at least 2 service-connected disabilities that prevent you from working. In this scenario, the numbers are not as straightforward. According to the rules, a veteran with 2 service-connected disabilities are eligible to file a claim for individual unemployability if at least one of the disabilities is rated at 40% or higher, with all of the conditions combining to at least a 70% rating. The reason I'm covering this information so extensively is to give you the background you need to understand the 4 types of 100%. Now that we've covered temporary ratings, permanent and total ratings, Now let's discuss the last 200% ratings that are under unemployability. Number 3, individual unemployability. Under this rating, you can't work without putting your 100% at risk. Most of the time when you receive your award letter for IU, they will let you know then that you will have a reevaluation in 3 to 5 years. As stated earlier, IU is a temporary rating because there is a likelihood for improvement. With IU, you can file for a permanent and total status. Number 4, TDIU. It operates similarly to 100% permanent and total. The only major difference is being that you're not actually 100%, you're just paid at the 100% rate. And you can't work without putting your 100% at risk. I know what some of you are saying to yourself, but H-Town Vet, you're wrong. I can work under the poverty level or in a protected environment. Even though the VA says that these things are true, you are still putting your TDIU rating at risk because the VA is the one that determines what a protective work environment is, not you. As my grandmother used to say, do you want me to lie to you or tell you the truth? As I promised you earlier, this is the unemployability form that you fill out when you're applying for individual unemployability. However, this is only the first page of the VA form. There are 3 others. If this video has been informative, please like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to click on the notification for the next video.